Just a quick disclaimer, this video is not for you, my subscriber. Yes, I'm sorry to say that, but it's actually for me. I really need to make this video where I discuss my life with myself. Because I realize when you talk to other people about your personal stuff, you get their advice, you get their opinion, perspective, and sometimes it interferes with your own and with who you really are. And I want to learn who I really am from myself, not from other people. So instead, I decided to bring it on YouTube. To even more people, more strangers, and I know it doesn't make any sense. And it's full of contradictions, but so is our life, right? At least my life. And this video is about my life.
Город Киберпанк. Грязного будущего утопия. Смотрю на него издалека и не вижу себя в нем я.
I live in Berlin now. For those who knew me from my old channel, this isn't a big news. I've been living in Berlin for the last 9 years. But the thing is that for the last 3 years I was mostly traveling, so I wasn't actually living in Berlin, and the word home became kind of blurred and very distant to me. Like, I wouldn't say I have a place that I can call home. And it's been like that for years, and I think it's not gonna change. And I've been living in Berlin now consistently for 1 year, from the last November 2021 till now, November. Cold, dark, and pretty depressing time for this part of the world. And there are reasons why I can't leave Berlin right now. Okay, and those reasons are in my head. Like, theoretically I can just, buy a ticket to Bali and depart tomorrow and I'm gonna be fine, like nothing will happen. But those reasons in my head, they seem to be really important to me. And that's why I'm in Berlin as for now. In Berlin, I live in this pretty nice, cozy apartment by myself. And guess what? It's social housing, meaning that it's very, very cheap. And I call this house a dormitory for the poor. Meaning that I'm poor, I gotta admit that. My name is Roman, I'm 26 years old, I have all my fucking degrees and I am broke.
Псевдопоэтичное нытье покидает меня как мой кокон. Сплевывает и улетает. Из унылого улья ноябрьских окон.
When somebody approaches me with the question, what do? I get very confused, like I have to think about it for a second. Because, it's also quite an existential question to ask somebody you don't know, right? The whole September I was writing my master thesis. It was the most boring month of my life, like I hated it. But now that it's finished, it gave me this precious enlightenment, but at the same time it gave me like a little anxiety because another stable structure of my life has broken. Like, I don't have a full-time job, I'm not a student anymore, I'm just a guy, I'm just a free guy, and this feeling of freedom feels sometimes intimidating. Sometimes it feels lonely too. Oh, did I tell you that I'm single? So I am single. For the first time in 4 years, I'm single. And the breakup was really fucking hard for me, I'm not gonna lie, and I think I'm still recovering from it. And I can imagine my single life a little bit different, but really, I don't even want to see anybody at this point of my life. I don't even have Tinder on my phone. Even though, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm fucking horny, but I just don't feel like investing my time into it, and also, I don't want somebody invading my life right now. Like, I just want to be alone. I just feel that I need to get used to be alone. I feel like every time when I'm in a relationship, I am a slightly different version of myself. Sometimes a worse version, sometimes a better one. But what I really want to do is just to learn who I really am. Like, I want to be myself. That's a strange feeling, very strange feeling. And sometimes, I feel like I'm fucking monk. I don't do drugs, I don't go out, I don't see anyone, I don't even party, and I don't drink that much. Like, I just need to figure out my life, that's all. Even though I'm actually a pretty extroverted person myself. But, this period is like this, and it's been hard at some points, but now I really enjoy my life. Even though it's kinda shitty.
Эгосва выхаркнул на листьях школьной тетрадки. 20 хуем выродку, все живущему украдкой.
Okay, I also gotta admit that me being broke might be a little exaggeration. Because it's a pretty relative term. I think many people in Berlin don't have money in their bank accounts, and that's totally fine. That's just how this weird mix of social democracy and hedonism works in this city. But seriously, throughout my life I was chasing many different things other than money. I was also thinking that, money won't bring me what I'm looking for in life. It won't bring me freedom. Money is stupid. And I think now the time has come to say that I was wrong. I realized that without money, I can't focus on the stuff that matters for me. I can't create while always thinking about the next month's rent. It just doesn't feel right anymore. So, I'm still doing my Web3 agency thing. Do I enjoy it? Not really. Does it cover my bills? Yes, it does. Do I think it can grow into a stable business in the future? I think it can. Do I feel motivated to work on it? Sometimes when I think about financial freedom it can bring. I'm very grateful that I can earn some money remotely without going to office, without having all these meetings, because literally half a year ago I wasn't earning anything, like zero. I was living off my savings. And now, I'm earning some money, which is good, and I don't compromise my freedom at all. Like, I don't go to office, I don't have this time waste and all these meetings that I just can't stand. I just fucking can't stand.
Этот странный город медленно убивает во мне все живое. Уютно так, нежно и даже как-то совсем не больно.
Have you noticed that nowadays everyone wants to become a YouTuber or TikToker or any form of influencer, and it's crazy because I think it really pulls some strings in your brain, like when you get this attention. But for me, honestly, for me it was always a different story. For me, YouTube was always a way to achieve freedom. It's about doing something fun and produce some weird, degenerative form of art. So, I still do YouTube, obviously. Well, my travel vlog series from Jordan and Palestine didn't work as expected. It failed, I admit that. For some reason it failed, and that's why I will never travel vlog again. I officially quit this niche, but I refuse to quit YouTube. In fact, I work now on 3 different channels apart from this one, and some of them are automation channels, some of them not, and I feel very motivated. Will it work? I don't know, but it definitely won't work if I don't try, right?
Ноябрь. Гниют листья. Мураками. Чья-то белесая тень одиноко плетется под моими ногами.
Okay, in some way I'm a pretty boring person, okay? And at the start of each month, I outline some goals that I want to achieve. Since I'm not your motivational speaker, the truth is that only liars achieve all of their goals, right? But I notice that if I write them down, I'm gonna achieve at least some of them. And if I make it public, I'll feel more pressure to achieve them. So here are my goals for November. I can run 20 minutes under 160 beats per minute. Yes, last month I started running again. And from not being able to run 10 minutes without getting a heart attack, now I can actually run, and this goal is achieved. A few days ago I can run like 60 minutes under this BPM, and as a main metric I take my heartbeat because I want to increase my endurance and I want to enjoy running. That's the long-term goal. I did 25 workouts. Yes, I try to do lots of sport activities I can handle because, it's November, it's kind of depressing, so if I don't do my dopamine stuff, it's not gonna work out, so I gotta do some sport. I earned $1,500 on my agency. Yes, this is how much I earn, approximately. It's after taxes because I don't pay taxes at this point. So this amount fluctuates by months, and I try to increase it little by little without putting more work into it because it's not a job, it's a business. And currently I work less than 20 hours per month, which gives me around $40 hourly. I started new YouTube channels as businesses. Advice: never set up unclear goals, because this is kind of completed. I've started the channels, but it's extremely far from being profitable business. I created 3 art pieces. Again, don't set up unclear goals. What is an art piece? Is this video an art piece? Well, I'll tell you what, art is fucking bullshit and almost not real. But I can't live without consuming art, and I also can't live without producing art. Since art is subjective, only I can say what is art and what is not art. Those travel vlogs on this channel I've been doing recently is not art. Some of the videos on my previous YouTube channel is art. All videos on my TikTok is not art. My unpublished sci-fi book is art. And this video is not art. I don't think it's art. Or maybe just a little bit. I don't know, write down in the comments what you think. Is it art or not? Like what on YouTube is art? What is qualified to be art? I'm really curious to know. That's it. See you.